Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. In this video, I'm going to be pulling a camper first tow with a Laramie hooked to an Airstream. Let's go ahead and do some outside footage, and I'll show you the driving impressions I have behind the wheel. All right, here we go. Here is the 2025 Ram 1500 in a Laramie. LED light standard. We have the body color match bumper down below. We have our wheels and tires set up there. We have towing mirrors. We're towing with this. That's why I'm walking around this. We're towing with this. And I want to show you, here's your interior. Laramie there. Towing tech package. So we have trailer brake controllers. We can back the trailer up with this. And we have big navigation. Digital view mirror. That actually has a tow option there. You can hook a camera to the back of the camper and have the screen up here where the camera is on that mirror, which is pretty handy. We have the full digital gauges here. Payload on this, I have 1,423 pounds of payload. As we come around here, I have the side molding or side steps there. Boom. Come around here, we have, you can see a trailer hookup, weight shifting hitch across the chains. Plug in. This is for your camera as well. That's what that does in the mirror. We're towing an Airstream. We have a weight of 6,498 pounds, GVWR 7,300 pounds. Looks like it's about 28 to 30 footer on this Airstream. So Airstream, which is this is a pretty comparable thing to tow with a half ton. Towing on this Ram is 11,300 pounds, but you really, I mean, my goodness, look at this. Like, you're not gonna add that much more weight to this truck. This is about what you're gonna max out a half ton to with the dual axle camper. You can go a little bit longer, but you have a lot of side winds, although this style of camper does really well with side winds. More the ones that are more boxy, like Airstream does well with side winds. More of the boxy stuff, you have more side winds moving around, makes it more dangerous doing a half ton. So this is about what you're doing. This is about the max. This is what the customer's gonna do with this on towing. So let's go ahead and go for a ride. Okay, so I'm top of the cabin. You're probably wondering price. I do have the passenger screen here. That does navigation, some entertainment. You can put your screen share, your cell phone to it, whatever you want to do for the passenger. This is a Laramie, the Hurricane Straight 6 standard output, 420 horsepower, 469 foot-pounds of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission, 392 rear gearing. We have the all-terrain tires, silver billet, silver exterior, black interior. We have a bunch of technology packages in the dual panel sunroof, which it doesn't have. Whoops, mistyped there. We have the four-corner air suspension. As vehicle test price, $83,415 when you add those features. Okay, so it's a half an hour drive route. What the hell? Let's zero out the mile per gallon, the trip odometer. Typically, I don't do full like mile per gallon towing tests with drive routes at events, but I got a half an hour drive route. Should be a pretty good sizable sample size to go. So let's move my mic, roll some windows up. Apparently, it's hot here in Austin and people are freaking out. I have the tow mirror set up, which I've talked about in other videos. Let me put my other camera put on here too, because the only thing I don't like about these tow mirrors is, boy, it does restrict some visibility. So that is the A-pillar. That's my camera. This one I'm looking at right here. And you see over there, we make a right-hand turn. It is rather hard to see, which I'm surprised that they got it that high. But you can extend these. You can power fold these. So I'm going to press my button here and extend those out. So that's how that works. Something that GM's had for a long period of time. Other brands have had. It's not earth-shattering, groundbreaking, but when you are towing with a half ton, with those tow mirrors out, you can see how much more you can see. I get this question a lot, like, do you need tow mirrors in a half ton? Well, yes and no. I mean, they're nice to have when you're towing, but you don't necessarily need them. I've towed a lot without tow mirrors, and I've done just fine. Okay, so, and they have four-wheel drive auto turned on, which is, I guess, a little goofy. Turn on two-wheel drive. There we go. So we're in two-wheel drive, standard output engine. I'm gonna pay attention as we're driving off here. People are turning in front of me. Okay. Not sure what those guys are doing. It happens at events. So this has more torque and more horsepower than the outgoing V8 Hemi engine. The Hemi was a great brand name, a great engine for decades. Emissions kind of got it, and the improvements they had in the last 10 years of engine design, engine engineering, and turbocharged engines kind of made the Hemi, well, obsolete, which I know is going to make fans upset. They're going to hate that. They're going to hate it. We're going to worry about reliability of these turbos. I get it. I hear it all the time. It's just where we're at in the marketplace as of today. And this thing, like, I got no bucking. I'm doing about 12 miles an hour. Bucking where you're pulling a little bit, really set up solid. Airstreams pull really well. So I'm doing kind of what I would think. So we're doing the burnt ranch. I'm basically off the grid apparently at the moment. Yeah, I just want to get around and get on it. Now, I have done towing videos with the Hemi. I'll link to it above. I had a Hemi, I had a diesel, I had the small displacement turbo, I had hybrid. So I had all 4 engine choices in that video. It's long. It's an hour long. But if you're looking for towing information on half-ton engines, man, I got it all for you. And I typically find when I'm towing that I would expect my fuel economy numbers to be half of what they are currently EPA rated. And EPA rating is always kind of question mark. I don't have any official fuel economy numbers for this yet. At the time of this filming, they don't have any released yet. But let's see what we get. I'll be curious to see what you're going to have with the towing. So, okay. Now I'm going to make a turn because I really want to see. Not like off the line speed, but like, huh. So I'm just imagine. Man, it tows beautifully. That was, I mean, I'm only doing 30. I'm not like doing burnouts, but wow, that was nice, smooth, powerful. And I've driven this truck unladen, which means I didn't have a trailer attached to it. And I really like the powertrain. It's really smooth. And I was thinking they needed a 10-speed transmission. Everybody's doing 10 speeds. Why not do more gears, all that kind of stuff? They don't need it. They really don't need it. I was really, it's smooth shifting. It doesn't hurt for gears. And the way the engine is calibrated, it does work well. Now, standard output can take any octane of fuel, like what, 87 or above, mid-grade kind of octane of fuel. The high output can take, it's recommended to take 91 octane premium fuel to get the horsepower and torque numbers. I talked to an engineer about it, and there is a NOx sensor inside the engine, or NOx sensor inside the engine. So if you do run a lower octane of fuel, you'll be fine. You won't get all the performance numbers. You won't get all the, even the best fuel economy. You won't get the best horsepower, best torque. But he said the engine will be fine. You can do that. And he's like, he even admitted, like, you know, around town, that kind of stuff, you probably don't need premium fuel driving all the horsepower and torque. Now, if you're off-roading in the desert racing with, like, say, the Rebel, or you're doing a lot of towing with, like, say towing a camper like this, you will find that premium fuel in the high output engine is going to be beneficial at those times. Or if you're a guy that just wants all your horsepower and all the torque to get out of an engine, well, you're just paying the money for it. Put the premium in. I'm going to go a little bit here, and I'll talk to you in just a minute. I'm going to get up here and make a right-hand turn. I want to show you the mirrors, or excuse me, I want to show you the camera on the screen so you can see how nice it is to turn. Okay, this is the camera there on the screen. I got somebody right behind me, so I'll make this quick. But it's nice when you make a right-hand turn, you can see everything, including the guy behind me. You can see side by side, and then that with the, if you put the camera in the back of the trailer, you can see there too. So a lot of good technology packages. And you talk about this presentation today, in that they brought down basically a lot of the heavy duty towing packages into the half ton, which is probably needed. It's been needed to bring that out for a while. I want to do like a 0 to 50 start. So just at the stop sign, my foot into it. Oh my, I spun the tires. Whoops, I didn't mean to spin those tires. And we're at Yeah, I'm at 50. So pull's really nice. I mean, it's not like it's a heavy duty truck at all. I don't have a whole lot of bobbing. I can feel a little bobbing back then. There, a little bit to the coil suspension, you know, but I am towing. That's fine. People want to make a big argument about leaf springs and coil springs, and I'll take the smooth ride of coil springs over leaf springs any day. That's just my opinion on it. We're heading back. This route has been 45 to 55 miles an hour. It's currently 70 degrees out. And a nice February day here in Austin, Texas. So I don't have a route that takes me to the highway. I can't do like highway speeds. I have a 30-minute route, 15 miles out, 15 miles back at this event. We'll have to do more long-range towing when I get one of these. I actually bought one for the channel for next year. So when I get one, I can do more of a towing experience in Nebraska, 65, 75 mile an hour, and we can talk more about that. Just gonna play on the cameras here. I turned on the surround view camera so you can see all the way around you and see the back, and then you can do like the bed view or behind you view or this other view. So the cameras really work out well, and it's kind of one of my things I've talked about where I don't know that towing mirrors are as necessary as they used to be with the advancement we're having in cameras, right? And I wish they had a camera hooked up in this to see behind me in this tow mirror. I'm told that heavy duties actually have a camera on the mirror, and it actually splits in 3 ways. You can see the sides, and in the middle you can see the camera you have set up. So you don't get in this one, when you make a left turn or right turn, the camera kicks on, so you can see that around you. So again, with the cameras, it makes towing mirrors not as important as they used to be. They still are important. People still love them. Just saying, things are changing a little bit. So I'm heading back. I can tell you I got 10.8 mile per gallon this loop, 13.1 miles driven. So again, a short loop, just a quick test, see how it's doing. I like the way it pulls. I like to me, this is totally half ton as far as it feels like. It's not like the big towing prowess of a heavy duty truck, and I feel really confident pulling an Airstream like this. Again, Airstreams are really easy to pull, so no problem there. Until I can do like a more full test on fuel economy as far as towing, that's the number I got for you, and that's what we have for you. So hope you enjoyed this video. Check out other videos over here, website down below as well, pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.